Hello everyone and welcome to my 30-day program on how to succeed your job interview. I am Sylvia de Teglassi, International Executive Search Consultant and Leadership Development Strategist. So we are at day 20 of this program, and by now you must be quite well prepared if you have followed all my recommendations. Today I would like to ask you a question, or rather to reflect a question you must be asking yourself is, where shall I begin? So let's say you are at an interview, you are entering the office of the recruiter, and where shall I begin? Well, two possibilities. So the person will welcome you and actually start with after a little bit of small talk, start with an open question like, introduce yourself, just tell me about yourself. So in this case, you fall back on the chronological presentation. You start by using the exact structure that I recommended you on which studies and why you chose those studies, your first job, what did you learn out of it, why did you change, etc., etc. If the recruiter asks you or tells you precisely, so I want you to present yourself this way or that way, well, in this case, you have no choice. You follow the instructions. Don't go on the error of saying, well, yes, but first I want to tell you blah, blah, blah. Like it happens sometimes when I give a precise instruction to a candidate and they tell me this. So if you do that, you already lose a few points immediately, because it would mean that you haven't listened to the instructions. So that's the first possibility, and the second one is the person in front of you, after a little bit of small talk, just smile and say nothing. So after a couple of seconds, go for it. You say, well, I'm very happy to be here, and you re-explain perhaps the context, or is this for already the position or whatever. And in this case you say, well, perhaps first let me introduce briefly my background, and then again you go back on the chronological presentation and you're in your comfort zone there. Of course, remain very synthetic all the way through. And if the recruiter stops you with a question, you just stop and then you see where it goes. So for today, it was, where shall I begin? And I'll talk to you tomorrow with another question. Bye-bye.